Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we are with a brand new Mercedes EQE SUV 2023, and we have right here the most powerful version and the full option version. That means it has everything on the car. You have all the options possible. So in this video we will make the full review: interior, exterior, technical data, material quality, space, multimedia system, everything about the car you will find out in this video. So at the end of this video you will know if you're ready to buy a full premium electric SUV. And this is kind of the direct competitor with Polestar 3 and Tesla Model Y, but in terms of price, I think it's more a competitor with Polestar 3 because they kind of have the same price range. It's around 100,000. We will talk in a second about the price, where Tesla Model Y in the last period, it's kind of the price kind of stay around 60,000. This is the top end price. And the car, it's also premium. And I also reviewed last week Polestar 3 that will come on the market I think next year. And also this Mercedes EQE SUV is just incredible when it comes to material quality, when it comes to driving feeling, sound insulation, technology, comfort features. I think it will make sense, the price, from my point of view. Anyway, now guys, if you are in Germany or in Europe, around Germany, check out Autohaus Henry Rosier in Paderborn. I will leave the link in the description so you can check them out. They are super nice. The people here, they will help you with everything, and they have the newest model from Mercedes and also from Smart. So check them out. By the way, the car comes also with the voice. I'm not a big fan of voice command, but the car comes also with voice commands and all that stuff. Anyway, check them out. Really nice people. Now let's go to the technical data and information about the price. So in Germany, the price of the car of this 500, this is the EQE SUV 500 4MATIC. That means the starting price of this version, it's 83,900 euro. This is the starting price here in Germany. It comes with a lot of features standard. For example, M-Box navigation premium. It comes with a lot of features as standard. You can see also on the second page, all these features here are standard with the car. I'm not going to go in all of them in details, but I will tell you a few information about the ones that you have to pay extra for them, because car price in final will go to around 128,894 euros. So kind of a big price, and I will tell you also for what you will have to pay the most money. So for example, because on this version we have the AMG line Premium Plus, you will have to pay 50,915 euro. And also for the Hyperscreen, M-Box Hyperscreen that we will present you in the video, you will have to pay around 7,200 euro extra. Other than that, the other options are not so expensive. For example, here we have 21 rims. So for the rims, 675 euros. So I definitely recommend you to get it because they look super nice. And also another one, it's like aluminum optic, and the carpet, it's 625 euros. So in general, this is the price. I want to talk a little bit about technical data, and there are a few things here that quite impress me for an SUV, and to be honest, I'm really looking forward to test it also, and I'm really looking forward to see if the range of the car, it's quite realistic, and how much range you can get with this EQE SUV. At least this version, it's quite impressive. The fact that they kind of claim, you know, to go in electric up to 596 kilometers in the city and 522 kilometers mix, kind of a mix mode. Probably in real life, if you do 400 kilometers, will be super good. Even if you do like 450, will be just incredible and more than enough for car. On this 500 version, it comes with two electric motors. One is on the front, one is on the rear. The total power of the car, 408 horsepower, 858 Newton meters. It's an all-wheel drive system, as I said before, because it has two electric motors, and it's connected with an one-speed automatic transmission. The trunk space, 520 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, you will have 1,675 liters. The battery capacity, we have 90.6 kilowatt hour. It's a 328 volt lithium battery and it's located below the floor. The consumption, it's around 201 watt hour. Also the drag coefficient 0.25. It's a really good drag coefficient. This is also something that I want to talk when you go outside because of the shape of the car. For an SUV, 0.25, it's really good. The turning circle, check this out, 10.5 meters. This is incredible. I mean, for an SUV, a big SUV, a middle-sized SUV, it's more than enough. And you probably wonder why is that? Because the wheels on the rear, they also turn depending on the speed. So this is also something unique and something extra that worth the money. Totally worth the money. You will see when you drive the car how good you can take the curves and how easy it is to drive it. The car comes with independent multi-link suspension on the front, independent multi-link suspension on the rear, with the possibility to add optional air suspensions, ventilated brake disc on the front, ventilated brake disc on the rear. So in general, those are the most important technical data. I hope I didn't miss something. If you still have questions, ask me down below, wherever you want to ask. Other than that, let's start the review, exterior, interior, and then in the end we will make the conclusion. So yeah, let's do it. This is the key of the car. It's the same key as Mercedes use it also on other models. Quite nice key, unique. What you can do with the key, this is quite interesting. You can lock and unlock the car. Let me show you something. When you lock the car, you hear an interesting sound. You can hear it. Check this out. One more time. Let me show you one more time. Really cool. Also, it comes with electric folding mirrors, as you probably see already here. And of course, you don't have to press the buttons all the time. You come here close to the car, put your finger here, lock the car and unlock the car. Very simple by just having the key with you. We have also the button for the trunk. So let me show you. If you hold it a few seconds, you have automatic lift gate, and all those systems work incredible well. And I noticed that the quality, it's incredible. It's one of the best quality in terms of keyless entrance and trunk. It works so fast up and so fast down. It's just insanely good. And also this sound, it's so unique. When you come close to the car and you unlock the car, it will make this sound that it's so unique. It's immediately, you hear that? Pretty cool. If you look at the handles are also special, and I like the fact that's why I told you the shape of the car and some elements on the car improved the aerodynamic. That's why it has 0.25. So when you lock the car, it goes inside the handles, and when you unlock it, they come outside, and this is super helpful for aerodynamic. And also it's a fancy feature of the car. So first of all, I have to tell you that it's quite similar with all other electric cars that Mercedes bring on the market. So for example, you can see the EQE right there. You can see it's kind of the same round shape, and it keeps this round shape also on the back. It's very similar also with the smart hashtag free. In terms of design, it looks really interesting. I like the fact that they want to improve the aerodynamic, and they care about the range, and they care about the technology, the technical data, and they don't care too much about the good looking and stuff like that. And this is impressive, even though, you know, the front of the cars, they are kind of the same, you know. And also here, if you go to EQE SUV, it looks kind of the same round shape. And EQS or EQE, it doesn't make, I don't know, if you ask my mother, for example, or someone that doesn't know too many things about the car, it will definitely not make the difference between them, EQS, EQE. But if you are well known, you will know that this is the EQE or EQS. And I like the fact that they give up a little bit on looking, and they earn more on practicality. And practicality should be the word from today's on, because when we think about pollution and when we think about aerodynamic and we want to be more efficient, we want to be more practical in the future. So I think this is the way to go. I mean, we have to give up on some things in order to gain other things. So if you get my point is like that. even though if the car is not aggressive or crazy looking sharp edges like it is and like it was the other Mercedes cars, I think the way and the direction in which they are going, it's the right way to go with the cars, and the right way to go with the cars, it's to go more efficient. And this car, it's incredibly efficient. I mean, for an SUV 0.25 aerodynamic, it's really good. And they compensate with something, you know, they compensate with the interior, they compensate with the luxurious feature, comfort features. This car, it's insane. Wait to go inside and you will see. In general, it looks fine, but it's kind of a common looking, I should say, around the cross of the lines. And this is not happening only with Mercedes, it's happening with all brands these days. So as you can see, all over the brands, they kind of have the same. And that's why so many people complain on the internet, like, oh, but the cars look so dull, the electric cars, they don't look so aggressive, they have kind of the same shape. But yeah, this is understandable. As I said, see some comments and some reviews on the internet about the car that it was like kind of looking the same and they kind of keep the same shape. But this is the new platform, it's built on the full electric platform, so it's made for electric, and this is something really appreciate. And I like the fact that Mercedes bring on the market and they have a full, almost a full lineup of electric cars. So you have to choose, you can choose from so many version and size. You have the EQS, you have the EQE, you have the EQE SUV, EQS SUV, you have also the EQB, if I'm not wrong, EQA, and so on. And even smaller if you want to go to smart #1. And they have a full lineup, almost a full lineup of electric cars, and this is something that I super appreciate. Here we have a glass roof that I will show you when we go inside. I like the fact that they still keep this chrome around the edges of the windows. I think it looks great. Tinted windows on the side, tinted windows on the back. I like how nice it's fit in the roof spoiler here with a little bit of glossy black plastic here. It looks really nice. Then you have some chrome on the handles here, and then you have also this step down here with a little bit of chrome on the down skirt, also very useful. Even though the car is not so tall, it's still useful to have this right here, and it looks much more powerful, it looks much more masculine, I should say. Then again, I like the fact that they keep those protections here. They add these plastic protections here around the edges of the wheels. This is also a practical choice and not too much a design choice. And I saw, and we can see these days on many cars, most of the cars, I think 90% of the cars will have this protection, because it's much more easier to change this protection than to repaint the car. So this is super useful. The charging port, and I forget to talk about the charging port in the beginning. The top speed, the charging speed, the maximum speed, it's 173 kilowatt hour, so it's more than enough. Trust me, I own 2 Teslas until now, and I don't know for how long I charge it with 150 kilowatt. It was never, maybe one time was exceed 150 kilowatt, but in general was under 120 kilowatt hour. So 173 is more than enough to charge it super fast. And the charging port is here on the right side. We have on the rear super huge ventilated brake discs, and we have these rims that looks relatively nice on the car. I think they fit really nice. The glossy black plastic with the chrome, it fit nice because the car have elements of glossy black and it has some elements of chrome, and I think it fit nice. And I think the size of the wheels, it's beautiful and it looks quite nice. I want to show you also in the front the same story. We have ventilated brake discs, huge brake discs. This time we have 4 pistons brake right here. Yes, so powerful brakes. It's also a heavy car, so you have to have also powerful brakes, even though the car it's braking more with the regenerative brakes. So yeah, in general, this is it. I think this chrome adds nice touch to the car. EQE writing on both sides. Then we have the mirror that is mounted on the body of the door, so you can see right here the visibility should be fine from the interior. 360 degrees camera. The car comes with cameras here on the side, LED light, turning signals, and also big mirror, so you have great visibility from the interior. This is also cool. I like the little attention to the details that Mercedes give to a lot of parts. So you can see Mercedes-Benz writing here. You can see Mercedes here on the windscreen. So little things that make the car much more special. This windshield, it's super special. If you look from this area, you can see it's a little bit green blue because this is a UV protection, so it's not only a windscreen, it's also a very special windscreen. Other than it's double glassing and very good insulated, it's also reflecting the UV, so you will be protected inside the car from the sun radiations. Up there you have cameras and sensors for all that autopilot, reading the traffic speed limit and also reading the traffic signs, and for lane assist and all that safety features that work together with the radar. The radar that is located behind the logo here in the front, Mercedes logo, it's now integrated in this grille, and also the grille and the front, the same as we see on the other smaller brothers. It's kind of the same integrated. It's a full close here. And we have the front camera down here. Here we have the air intakes. Like most of the electric cars, they have the air intakes from where they allow the air to go there and to cool down different parts. For example, the battery, when you need to be cooled down, they will open, they will allow the air to go inside there. So this is kind of the same. And I like the touch of the chrome down here in the front. It looks a little bit aggressive, a little bit sporty. Then on the side, 6 sensors, some element, kind of a sporty element here. The same story in the front, the same protection on the front wheels. And I love the fact that you can see you have plastic here in this area everywhere, so you don't have to worry in time. If you want to hold the car for many years, you will be protected. And this is a good choice. Then here in the middle we have the bar of light, LED light that comes across the front of the car, turning signals. We have also here, as you can see, there digital lighting. That means we have this new technology. It's just incredible, this light. It's one of the best on the market, and everything it's matrix LED light. And if I zoom in a little bit there, you can see the signature. So they use the latest technology when it comes to light. Also Mercedes Benz right here. A lot of details, a lot of attention to small details. This is making the difference between a super premium car brands and other car brands that they just make cars like they start right now. So that's why the price, because they put the attention in little details. Another thing to notice is that here on the side, here's the wiper fluid. So here you put the fluid for the wipers, and if I'm not wrong, this part here, this front hood, it's, I'm not sure it's completely closed, or I'm not sure on EQE, I didn't check it before. Now, for example, if you have the key inside, you have to wait a little bit, but yes, it's closed. So this part in the front, you cannot open it. That's why you have to put the water on the side, because you don't have any storage space or something right here. Here in this area, there are just electronic parts and electric motor and all that stuff. By the way, the car comes also standard with heating pump. That means the heating from the battery and from the motors will recycle and it will come inside the cabin. So this will allow the car to save more energy as you drive. From the rear end, I like very much the rear end. The front, I'm not a big fan of the front, but the back look really nice, and it has really beautiful lines and shape and round shape. It looks quite cool, and I like even the combination with the chrome down there on the down part. This is the fog lamp LED light, the same LED across the back of the car. I love the lights. I mean, the light, it's incredible. Look at the three-dimensional shape here. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it looks gorgeous. The turning signals, pretty simple here on the left. EQE 500, and then we have 4MATIC, so you know it's a front four-wheel drive. And again, 6 sensors on the rear, some sporty element on the side. Then we have on the down part some light reflectors, some chrome. Then you have also some kind of air diffuser. We don't have any exhaust pipe, and they don't try to fake exhaust pipe, and it still look fine. There is the hook, I will show you later. And then you have LED lights on the number plates. And then if you want to open the trunk, you have to do it from here. I will show you a little bit later also this element. So in general, this is it. This is the exterior. I hope I covered everything about the car, so I hope you get some useful information. From here you open the trunk just like that. pretty simple. Up here you have the button for the hook that I told you I will show you. So you just have to wait, you don't have to touch it, you don't have to get dirty. It's just going really fast. I think it's one of the most fastest trunk and the most fastest hook. Until now you have to wait around 20 seconds. Now here's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, it's gone. This is great. LED up here, and you have also another light, if I'm not wrong, here on the side, right? And then here. So a lot of light in the night time. I will try to get the car in the night to see that. Also it comes with this function where you can use your foot. I'm not going to show you right now, but you can use it and it will close and open. Then you have also the button to close and lock the trunk. This is the entrance in the trunk, relatively big, but it's a little bit smaller than on GLE. So that's something to keep in mind, but in general it's just fine. I mean, it's more than enough. For example, if you have a family with 2 kids, it's more than enough space here to put all that stuff. Also a little bit of touch, premium touch here. We have some aluminum plates, we have a flat floor. I love that. Some hooks in the corner. In every corner you have some hooks. We have the cable that usually should stay here, and it comes standard with the car. This is also great. Then you have some storage space here on the left side. You have hooks, you have a 12-volt port, very useful. You have this trunk protection that I will take it out and I will show you how it looks without it. And of course, let me show you under the floor here. You have some storage space. Not too much storage space, but some storage space. And also in the front there, I think you can see you have another cable that comes standard with the car. But in general, this is more than fine for me. It's more than enough. I want to take out this protection and I want to show you how the trunk look like. All right, now let's go inside. This is it. This is the way it looks. I take out also that cable so you can see a little bit better. This is the trunk. I told you it's more than enough. I love the fact that you can fold down the middle part in order to carry long items like skis and in the same time have 2 passengers. But I don't like the fact that we don't have any handle in this area, or in this area the same like Porsche Cayenne, the same as BMW. I don't know what happened with the cars manufacturers these days. They don't have, why they don't have something like a handle, plastic handle here. At least the German cars manufacturers, I think this is the only thing that's missing from here. Other than that, really good quality everywhere. Even in this area, the quality, it's incredible good. Let me fold this down just like that. Oh, come on, man, it's so farther away. So right now, when you push it all the way down, you can see the space, you can see how you can carry big items. If you want to fold it down, you have to go on the side, and again the handle will go inside because I have the key there, but they will come out if you push it, if you press it a little bit. I know why it did not go down, because this was open. And now here you have to do it like that. It's super simple, nothing complicated. And once you let it down, I will show you something really cool. You can do it also from here actually. If you can stretch out a little bit and then push it and press it, it's not a big deal. I don't know how many times you do that, you know. I think you do it once a month, or maybe once a 2 months, once a 3 months. So it's not a big deal that they don't have handles. It's just something to point out. In terms of practicality, you can see for yourself, it's crazy practical. You have almost a flat floor here, and it's crazy spacious. And I have to tell you, you can even sleep here without any problem. You can buy something like a mattress, and then you can even sleep here because you have plenty of space. And you can see for yourself the space. You can see also that beautiful glass roof that it's standard. It comes standard on this version. And not only that, but also the Burnmeister speakers sound system, it comes also standard. And yeah, I will give you a few information as we go, but in general, this is the space, more than enough from my point of view. You have plenty of space going on the side. I want to show you also from here, the entrance is big, nothing to complain here. And you have a lot of space here to add different items. You can see one more time the entrance from this angle, super good quality. Behind the seats here, super high quality. I like that. And if that was not enough, check out on the legs, because you don't have any transmission tunnel. You have a flat floor where you can add also a lot of extra items. So now if you want to put it back, You can put it very simple. It's quite heavier, just like that. And then I will close the trunk here and we will go inside. So you close it from here. I think in the future the cars will come with a voice command, like you can say inside here, Mercedes close the trunk, Mercedes open the trunk, and stuff like that. That would be fun. Anyway, I think this will come next in the next years. Big entrance. We will talk a little bit about the doors. This is the door here. The window is split in two, and you have another window here on the door. We will see the visibility from the interior. In terms of design of the door, it's very nice. It has here this kind of a leather with stitches. I'm not sure, it's not Alcantara, but it feels like kind of like Alcantara. Then you have leather in this area, you have the stitches, you have the handles, you have also heated seats on the rear for both passengers. You have Burmeister speakers that come standard on this version, some chrome. So I told you guys, chrome, it's a nice touch to premium cars. Even though many people these days, they want to delete chrome, and this is a brand, I love the chrome. The chrome will always stay something special, and that's why we will see it also in the interior. And also those buttons are fabulous. If you want to fold down the window, you can do it all the way down. This is great. And on the rear you don't have double glassing, but what I notice here is that the window, it's a little bit more thicker than in other cars. So this is something that improves the sound insulation, and the sound insulation in the car, it's great. A lot of storage space here in the door bands. Big entrance, so nothing to complain about the entrance from my point of view. You have more than enough space, and you can see those beautiful leather seats in a brown color, brown bright color. It looks really good, and the quality, it's incredible good. You have side support here, leather. You have the stitches in the middle, and they are quite comfortable, and they feel good quality. Then you have ISOFIX for two child, so you can install two child seats. Here you have the armrest. You have also this possibility to put two cup holders here. That's great. Behind the front seats you have also this rubber soft material, and also some storage space. Transmission tunnel, it's gone, so we have a flat floor down here, very practical, so even for 3 persons. Now let me go inside here. Once you go inside here, you have a hook here. The quality in this area is not incredible as I was expected. On the upper side it's nice. I mean, from 1 to 10 I will give it an 8, and here from 1 to 10 I will give it an 7. Then you have, let me close the door. Oh, the door sounds so nice. The quality on the doors, it's gorgeous. I love it. Up here, LED light. Then we have this beautiful glass roof. And then again, this is not my driving position. I should adjust it a little bit forward, but I guess it's okay because you can make an idea. In terms of space, I have more than enough space, and these seats should be a little bit more forward. But even so, I have plenty of space. I'm 173 centimeters. And look at this, I can stretch my legs completely under the front seat. Look at this, guys. I mean, it's crazy spacious. And what surprised me the most in comparison with Tesla Model Y and Polestar is the fact that, look at this here, I don't have any finger under my knees. And usually in electric cars, because the battery is under the floor, you should have your knees a little bit higher like that, you know. But here is not the case. You feel really good, and they work on that, and I like it. I really like it. The back is straight, it's relatively comfortable, visibility is relatively good, not the best, but good visibility. Have that window there, this one is split. It's fine, it feels good. It feels different here in the back. Now, in the middle here, you have also those vents with a little bit of bronze color around here. It looks really cool, and it feels great. Down here you have the climatic system, so you can control the climatic system. It comes with 4-zone climatic system, I guess. But yeah, you can control from here the temperature on the left side, on the right side, and then where you want the air to go. This is cool. And down here we have 2 USB-C. This is awesome, and you have also a nice ambient light down there, so super useful. If you want to go in the middle, you go super easy because you don't have a transmission tunnel, and you can see this is the space, more than enough. 173 centimeters. On the head I have like 5 fingers in the middle, and if I stretch my hand, I stretch it completely, and left completely, so 3 people can stay here without any problem. But I have to tell you, here in the middle is not super comfortable, because on the back it's a little bit more stiffer and it comes a little bit outside like that, and your back will stay a little bit more straight. But it's fine, it's fine. I have to say that it's fine for medium short trips. You can stay here without any problem, and you have a gorgeous visibility in the front and also on the glass roof. But this is the hyper screen from Mercedes, the new one. We have 3 screens actually. This is for the passenger. They're in the middle, a huge screen, if I'm not wrong, 15-inch, and then you have another one there that it's 12. It's incredible. I mean, the technology, the way it looks is just fabulous. One of the most high-tech electric car on the market these days. It looks really fine. The only thing that I will definitely change is the steering wheel, and I don't know why Mercedes don't use their beautiful steering wheels, because they have so amazing steering wheels on other models. So Mercedes, if you can change the steering wheel for us, will be nice. Take some from AMG. Can you do that? Anyway. Yeah, wie bitte. Now guys, here on the doors you have also this ambient light that looks phenomenal. Now, yeah, I know you cannot help me because you can change the steering wheel. Now let's go in the front. Now when it comes to door and the quality, visibility wise, it's great. You can see, I told you before, it's installed on the door, on the body of the car, but I will show you the visibility. But other than that, it's a little bit more extended on the upper side. So in this way you have a better visibility. In terms of quality, the same high good quality. I like very much this color. It's fitting very nice with the seats and also with this plastic down here. It looks nice. And also we have these browns instead of chrome. We have ambient light on the door in this area, ambient light behind this plate, Iceland I should say, here. Then you have the buttons, ventilated seats, by the way. In the front you have ventilated and heated seats, electric adjustable seats, free saving position. You can adjust it from here. You have the handle, lock and unlock, leather here. Here we have the chrome again. This is again like an Iceland, and the quality of the buttons, it's incredible. Then from here you can adjust the mirrors, and then you have Burmeister speaker again, storage space relatively good. You have a button to open the trunk, and that's it guys. On this area you have some plastic, then you have some LED down here. Again, at the entrance you have Mercedes-Benz plate down here, and again you have this step. I don't know if you really need it because it's not a huge SUV, but I told you, it adds a little bit of masculinity to the car, but it's super no needed, I should say. So they can definitely take it out and put something normal there, but it looks much more different than other cars. I'm not sure if they help the aerodynamic of the car or something like that, or they are not helping. I don't know. If you know something about this and about aerodynamics, just write me down in the comments. I'm really curious to find out. Pedals, normal pedals, plenty of space down here, and as you can see you have some storage space because now no more transmission, no more that complicated stuff here. They can make space for other stuff like 2 USB-C ports, a lot of storage space down there under the center console. Here we have the controllers for the lights, electronic handbrake from here up, because here you have also soft material. I mean, here everywhere guys in this area it's soft material. I like that very much. Here it's soft material, and even on the down part, so they add a lot of great material, and it feels like leather. I think it's leather also here. And then here up the same, you have stitches. You have LED lights inserted here. You have this beautiful design on the dash, and one of my favorite part are the vents. I mean, I'm a big fan of those turbine vents. They look great and they feel phenomenal. I mean, when you touch them, they feel in a big way. I love it, really love those vents. Then you have the same quality materials on the dashboard. You can see the stitches here, and I want to go inside the car. Before I go inside the car, I want to show you the seats. Those are the seats guys, kind of the same as on the rear. Great seats, kind of the same design as Mercedes use it also on other models. They are ventilated seats, heated seats, and the quality is quite good. They are not sporty, but they are comfortable. They are designed for comfort. Now, even though the car is super sporty, I mean, 408 horsepower is more than enough for an SUV. Visibility wise, it's great. Great visibility around the windows, in the mirrors as well. And look at this, around the car, visibility, it's more than fine from my point of view. You can see in the back there also the seats one more time, and here in the middle I will put the key on the side. I want to show you also the space. So open it up like that, huge space there. I mean, it's not big, it's huge, and you still have two USB-C, super useful. Plenty of USB and ports. This is super useful these days. Here in the middle we have this woodish simplicity. Center console look gorgeous these days. And now here you have two cup holders that you can also hide it like that, and you can make more space for other items. Another two USB-C. Oh my god, how many USB. And here you have the place for the key or for something. And then look at, there is my phone that's charging wireless, and you can put your phone there to charge it wireless. So super cool features. In the middle here you have some controllers. For example, from here you change different driving modes, but I have to put the contact first. So first of all, right now it's or actually let me, you hear that when you start the car or stop it, hear this out. And when you turn it on, it has this incredible sound. It's so special. From here you change different driving modes. So we have like off-road mode, and you have like E mode, you have like comfort mode, eco, comfort, sport, and then individual. From here you can customize. If you go to customize here, let me go back, come on. If you go to individual and you go to settings, it will get you here to driver select, and then here you can individualize these driving modes. But I think I have to change the language. You go to language, you can go in English, and this system, this multimedia, it's just insanely good. And then we can go back to the settings here, and then from here you can change the driving, suspension, steering, traction control. You can choose how you like the driving, comfort, sport, eco. You can choose the suspension, comfort or sport, or the steering, comfort or sport. And yeah, you can customize how you like to have it. So this is also cool. Then going forward, here you activate the 360 degrees camera, and Mercedes bring on this EQE SUV, that incredible 360 degrees camera that you can see what it's around the car, and you can see it's so clear. You can see I leave the cables here, and you can see how clear they are. And let me see, you can see the building, Rosier building, and you can see what cars are around, and you can see even my tripod that it's here in the front. It's incredible good quality. You can put it on auto, and while you're driving like in a game, like in a GTA. It's incredible, like it's fabulous, trust me. It's one of the best 360 degrees camera on the market. You can see reverse camera, front camera, crazy. You have also the parking assist, so the car can help you park the car, and memory parking assist, that means the car will remember where you have parked, and it will come next time and park here, so you can play it. From here is no track, but you can record it while you're parking, and then you can play and the car will park for you. This is crazy, insane, a lot of features. Then you have the EQ. If you go to EQ here, it will get you to the information about the battery. We have 97% battery. You can choose how much you want to charge it. For example, next time you can choose from here, and then here you can find a lot of information like charging program standard. You can customize all those stuff. You can high voltage battery temperature optimization. You can put it on automatic, and you can help it out optimize the charging and the temperature. Eco charge, here you have the range here that shows you the range, 468 kilometers. Then we have like the maximize the range. You can maximize with 21 kilometers if you do what it says here. So it kind of gives you some tips. And here is the consumption and information about the consumption of the car. and for the last 30 minutes, 9 minutes, 3 hours and stuff like that. So really cool. And you can see up there the consumption. So really nice. And I like the fact that they have this shortcut button down here, so you can go directly to the shortcut. If you press the vehicle, it will get you to the settings of the vehicle, and here we have one of the most important settings, like for example the head-up display. You can turn it on and off. It's on right now and you can see it's directly on the windscreen. It's one of the best head-up display. You can see so many information there, even the map, and I like the fact that it's directly on the windscreen and it's very nice integrated into the view. Then you have acoustic warning for the traffic speed limits and traffic signs. Downhill assist, you have the traction control, car wash mode, parktronic, you have lane assist, active lane keeping assist, snow chain, raise vehicle. If the car come with air suspensions, if I'm not wrong, they are optional. You can do it from here. You can raise the suspension, let it down, depend how you want it. Active steering assist and all that safety features, you find it also here. Interior protection like an alarm, tow away protection, and trailer coupling. And then you have all the settings. If you go here, you go to all the settings, but keep in mind that you have shortcuts here. Then you can also go inside the car and you put your fingerprints right here and you can unlock the car, but the car for the moment doesn't have any fingerprint, but you can do that after you buy the car. Let me show you the glow box. Here is the button. Look at this, it's so special, it's different. It's a chrome button that you press it and you open the glow box. I like the fact that the glow box have this door really tiny. This is the new trend these days. And you have an LED light and plenty of space, and also the place for the perfume up there. Super nice. And also the quality here is great. Have LED light integrated down here under this hyper screen, and really beautiful the way they integrate the ambient light in the nighttime. Look phenomenal. You have also a speaker here, and I like the fact that the speaker is in the same color as the dash, and everything look just super good quality. I love also those vents, the way they integrate it here, and I like the fact that you can see across this line of the vents is the same color as up here, so I like that. Really good quality. I love those things. Really, they look nice. Here you have the mirror, and you can see on the rear there, the visibility is also quite fine, and I like the fact that you have tiny edges on the mirror. Then you have also here, you can slide with your finger to open this glass roof. You have the possibility to open this glass roof, and this is just super fine. Yeah, let me see how much you can open it. This is maximum, so until here you can open it up. You have also some insect protections there. If you want to close it, you just slide it like that. You can close it back, and you can also close that curtain if you want to have dark here and if you don't want any sun to come inside the cabin. Other than that, you have some illumination up here, LED lights, and you have also some ambient light in this area. I don't know if you can see it, but it's super nice. You have microphone up here. You have also here the mirror that looks great, and then you have some LED light up here. Super cool. Let me go forward, talk a little bit about the head-up display. We already talked, but if we go to navigation, I want to show you something. And you go to where to go to charging station. I love the fact that you have all the charging stations on the map. This is great. And if you go a little bit backward from the map, let me show you. Then you can see all the charging stations, guys. Let me show you. I think I have to go a little bit closer. Yes. Almost. And then you can see on the map, it shows you where are the charging stations, and this is super useful. And look at this, you see this is a charging station here, and if you press it, you just press it like that, and then let's go there, and boom, it's just loading. It's really responsive. I like the navigation system. It's huge, it's responsive, it's really clear, and it shows you so many information and features here. Even the traffic lights, they will show you. So it's incredible good. Other than that, you have also here plenty of information about the destination and about the route, about the trip. It will show you the range, it will show you the charging here. You can see consumption. You have so many features, and it's so complex. It's one of the best from my point of view, and it works really fine. And once you set it out, I set the navigation in order to show you the head-up display. Look at the head-up display. It's one of the best. It looks gorgeous. You can see all the information right there, like the map, like the speed limit, like your speed, and even the lane assist and adaptive cruise control when you activate it. It's really good. The head-up display, it's one of the best, and it's so clear. You can see it's so clear. If we go a little bit lower, here we have this cockpit that it's also very clear, and from the point of view of driver, you can see it very nice because it has the steering wheel that it's big in this area, so you have good visibility, and you can customize it from here. You have the same touch sensitive buttons on the steering wheel, so from here you can go to home and you can go down, up, and you can change it from here. Very simple. Now if you go in the front there, you will see how you can customize the head-up display. You can put it on minimal, and you can choose from here, from this. Yeah, you can close it, you can leave it, you can go to settings to change different settings, you can go to eco display, it will show you the eco display. You can see also the off-road if you want to see. This is the off-roader, and the standard, and the sport view, and this is the minimal. So we will leave it on standard. I think is the coolest, the most useful. Then you have the understated. If you want to see a different view on the cockpit, you can change different views. Understated, you have sport mode that shows you really interesting, and then you have also of course the classic mode that we saw it in the beginning. And on the classic mode you can change what you like to see in the middle there, the range and all kind of information, and even the map. You can have it right there, and you can choose to have the map all over the screen. It's kind of my favorite. And you have the assistant systems if you want to see the autopilot information. And off-road, this is also cool. When you go off-road, a lot of infos you can see there. And then you have the service when you go to service, and it gives you all kind of information when you have to make the service and stuff like that. But in general, this is the cockpit, one of the best from my point of view. It's a really good cockpit with a lot of great information and so many customizable things. The brightness, it's fabulous. So in my point of view, it's in top 3. Behind the steering wheel on the right side, of course, we have the stalk to change the gears, drive, reverse, and park. So super simple, super easy, is the way to go. I think all the cars manufacturers, they should have it here, and they start to move to this, because I see many cars that start to have this gear shifter in this area. Now I want to stop the climatic system. By the way, the climatic system, it's always staying down here, so you can choose the temperature, you can choose the vent speed, you can choose whatever you want from here. It's just simple as that. All you have to do is just play it from here. Good. So I will stop it like that. You have also these air filter, extra air filters, so you can filtrate the air up to 2.5 ppm. So this is the pollution in the air. There are little dust particles that comes into your lawn if you don't have this filter, and this is great because it takes out a lot of smelly stuff from outside, and you have this ionization that allow you to breathe fresh air even if you live in a pollution in a city with a lot of pollution. This is super useful, and I recommend you. I have it on my Tesla Model Y, and it's incredible to drive in a super crowded city with a lot of pollution around, and inside breathing fresh air from out of space. Anyway, fresh air. So this is cool feature. I really recommend you to get the car if you have the possibility with this one. This is the climatic system. From here you can change and customize different information about the climatic system, and I like the fact that it's quite simple. It stays always down here, so it's very simple to go into the climatic menu and customize different settings, so it's nothing complicated there. Now in terms of steering wheel, I told you I wish it was different. The quality is great, it's easy, and it's relatively soft, but I wish they have a little different design, because it looks quite classic. You know, it's not a big deal. You can change the steering wheel yourself after you buy the car, but I wish it was a little bit different, because I know Mercedes have incredible steering wheels, and they can do a little bit better on this electric version, a little bit more crazy fancy. But you have some pedals to regenerate some energy, so you can do from right there. You will see some information about regenerative brake, and from here, from those pedals, you can make it stronger or less stronger. Then you have the touch controller, sensitive, and also the touch here. And I have to be honest, even many people on other cars complain about the touch sensitive buttons. I have to tell you that Mercedes really make it work like a proper one. I mean, on Mercedes, guys, when you change something and when you want to go into the menus, it's really working in comparison with other cars manufacturers that they did it and they just give up on them, and then eventually they come back to the physical button because they were not able to make it work like on Mercedes. So the engineers on Mercedes that they did a great job. And here you have all the controllers for the cockpit and also for the cruise control and autopilot. And here you have the controllers. For example, if you don't want to go to use the touch screen, you can use from here. So just like that, you can go back, you can go to home, you can press the home, and you can do it from here. So you learn it very fast, and then you can see from here you go in every single settings. It's not super easy, but once you learn it, it comes easily. If you go to home, this is the home button. If you press it also, it will turn in the classic way. You can choose classic way or zero layer, and with zero layer it looks like that. This is kind of the new view. And here you have the EQ information that you saw it before. If we go back, you have the apps, the store, the settings of the car, comfort, feature, radio, telephone, off-road info, stuff like that. If we go to info, you have the info while you're driving. It will show you what happened with the energy, and it's a nice graphic here. It shows you the batteries, shows you the electric motors where are located, and I like that. And while you're driving, you can see a nice graphic with what happened with the car, and this is cool. You go back from here. If you go to off-road with the car, I don't recommend you that, but if you go a little bit off-road, you can see all the information right here on the car. You can see the suspension, the position, the temperature, tire, and driving position, stuff like that. Super cool, right? And then of course you can see the cameras on the rear, and you have also the suspension, and you have a few options right here. So pretty cool. Media phone, you already know it. If you go to comfort, you have all the comfort features. Massage on your seats, of course, here you can turn it on and off, and you have so many to choose from. You have the seats here, lumbar side, stuff like that. Ambient light, from here you can change the ambient light inside the car. So this is really nice. So you can choose whatever color you want, multicolor. You can choose the brightness from here, from every zone. So in the nighttime it will look really fabulous. And the effect here, you can multicolor animation, warning assistance, operating feedbacks, all those are super fine when you're driving the car. Other than that, energize comfort, here you can also choose those modes, something like BMW have it, you have it also in the Mercedes, and you can choose some sounds and some effects that calm you down after a day of work, intense work. Good. Going back, you have the store, apps, and that's it. I mean, this is it, guys. The smartphone, of course, you can connect your smartphone here to the car. And up here, if you go down, you have all the shortcuts that I showed you before. So in general, it's complicated, and in the same time it's simple. It's very, very convenient. It works really fast, and I have to tell you that I like it very much. I like what Mercedes did with the car, with all those screens. It looks crazy. From the driver point of view, you barely can see what happened on that screen, and that screen will not work until the passenger will not go there. And I want to go there right now to show you that screen, and then we will end up this video. So let me go in here. I have also the information about the car right here, so let me put it on the side. And then once you're here on the seat and the car will feel that you are here, you have this button to turn it on. And right now you can also customize, you can add a username, or you can just use it as a guest. And once you are here, you can also see a lot of information. You can go through radio stations. You can go also to home. This is the home screen where you can go to settings of the car, so you can change different settings. You have also this voice recognition. You have suggestion, you have display, keyboards, audio, control element, internet, and stuff like that. Then you can go back, and you have also the information about the car, energy flow, of course, and vehicle information. And then you have the comfort, the off-road information, so you can see yourself, and you have almost everything you have on the driver's side, but with little limited functions, but in general it's kind of the same. And you have also navigation. You can set the navigation from here directly for the driver, so the driver you can send the destination from here directly, and you can use also the Bluetooth headsets so that you don't bother the driver while you're playing with this screen. For the moment I don't see any apps, and I'm not sure if you can watch movies or you can connect some movies and watch movies in the same time, but yeah, it's a nice add-on and I think it looks great. So guys, in general, I think this was the review with the brand new Mercedes EQE SUV. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information. Oh man, those seats are incredible comfortable. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. If you want to see the car, test drive the car, if you're in Germany, in Paderborn, around Paderborn, check out Rosier Garage. They are super nice, great people. I will leave the link in the description so you can, if you want to check them out. I really recommend you to come here and to see them because they are super cool people. So yeah, link will be in the description. My rating for this EQE SUV from 1 to 10, taking into consideration the price and the offer, will be 9.8 because the price is a little bit too high, but in general the comfort and the car is just crazy. There are just a few things that I will change, probably the steering wheel, and also I will put some handles to fold down the seats, but other than that the car, it's just crazy. And if someone will ask me tomorrow, would you change your Model Y with this one? Yeah, definitely. Anyway, that was the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, subscribe if you really appreciate my work and if you like the video. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. Thank you again. Stay safe and I see you soon in the next one. By the way, don't miss out the video, the test drive video with the same car. So see you in the next one. Bye guys.